I'm Lindsay, and I'm the dyer of Sprinkled Fibers.
I'm Marci, and I'm her mom.
And before we get started, here are a couple highlights since the last time we saw you.
So how was that Zach Bryan concert?
It was so fun. I love Zach Bryan, and I went with my friend Kenzie, and we didn't know, but we got the last row in the stadium. But we did buy the tickets that day, possibly that day. We spontaneously decided to go. So that was really fun. That was his third night in LA, and yeah, he was really good in person, and he brought out John Mayer too, which was really cool. And yeah, it was a fun time.
What's your favorite Zach Bryan song?
Burn, Burn, Burn.
And?
Or I Remember Everything.
I don't think I know any Zach Bryan songs. I do? Which one?
It's something, I play them all the time. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I don't realize there's Zach Bryan.
Like 10.
10? Okay. So we also had a great time when we went to the Rose Bowl Flea. That's something we love to do. It's only once a month, and we haven't been for a while, so we definitely wanted to go before it got too hot. And it was perfect weather. It was kind of actually a little bit drizzly in the morning, and then it warmed up. And once the sun came out, it was so funny how we went from brr to like we instantly got hot. So, but it was nice weather. The sun, as long as the cloud coverage was there, we felt really good. And wow, what was your favorite thing you got? What was your favorite find?
My favorite find was this dress that I got. So I really love like these kinds of dresses are really in right now. The ones with like the really unique beading and sequins. So this is the dress, and as you can see, it has all this really pretty beading and like sequin flowers on it, and it's pretty long, and it has like a really pretty ruffle end on it. So it kind of looks like a mermaid, and it's giving European summer vibes.
Ooh. Wow, she even has the area.
So yeah, I really liked it because it's like kind of like one of a kind. Like no one will have this.
Yeah.
So.
And it looks really vintagey. It doesn't look fresh off the rack in a good way.
It fits me really well.
Really pretty. Yay. And then we also got, she found a couple more watches and a gold necklace, and I got a tablecloth. So I love those Indian block print, I think they're called. And this is the one I got. I'll show you up close. It's like a, kind of like a caramel brown, it says. And I just love the print too. It's super cute. And then you can see on the, this is the corner, the bottom corner. So I love those. So anyways, it was a success.
Okay, so I don't think either one of us have any faux.
No.
But for whips, I started our new Advent pattern for this year by Beth McDonald Stone.
How's it going?
Good. I have like the first 2 colors done, and I can't show you because that's like our surprise pattern for our Advent kit, but it's going good.
Do you like it so far?
Mm-hmm.
And then is it doable trying to get 1 mini done a day? If you're able to sit down and... Okay, so, and then for me, I have been working on, well, one thing that I did finish is I finished the June color. I added it to my anthology throw, but I'm not gonna show that because we just shipped out that color on Monday, and you're gonna see this on Thursday, and there's a really good chance that not everybody will have received theirs, and I wanna make sure that we keep the surprise until you open it. So I'll show that next time. I've been working on my Summer Breeze Slipover. So I've added more colors, and this is it so far. So if you remember, it's a little V-neck summer tee. And then here's the colors that I've added. So I'm on this color. It's like a really pretty purple and pink together. So I'm on this color. It's a really pretty purple and pink. And then I have these 3 colors left. And they're kind of like fading into, I guess it will kind of end with a mint, but I do need one of the colors to do the neckband, and so I'll probably end up doing the neckband with the mint because that will be the last color. So and then you go back and you add a neckband to this V-neck area. So yeah, so I love it. It's going to be so cute. I think it'll be long enough. I don't want it to be too long because it's going to be kind of like a little summer tee that I'll wear with shorts or like a little a pair of little linen pants or something like that. So I think it'll be perfect if it hits like kind of above the hip, kind of in that area. And then I am gonna make this again, this exact same pattern for using the summer shell colors. So yeah, something to look forward to.
So for the Flower of the Month Club, the June skein shipped this past Monday, and the inspo picture was daffodils. So the colors will be like yellow, white, mint, and we're not showing the color yet because not everyone has received their skein. So we want to keep it a surprise.
And then we've also started a message, anyone that was part of Q2, we've messaged you and also asked you if you wanted to continue into Q3. And if you do continue, then we also wanted to know if you wanted to purchase the add-on, which is the cup. So the cup, what ended up happening is the shipping for the cup is a lot more than we had hoped for. So the price of the price of the cup is basically the cost of the cup plus the shipping. So we're not trying to make money on the add-ons or anything like that. We're just trying to make sure it's something fun that you can remember your year of flowers with us. So unfortunately, you know, shipping is a little much, and we wanted to make sure it was something that we were trying to find a box that we could ship it nice and safe in. So that's what happened with that. So we're just trying to have little fun things throughout the year that you can add on, and then hopefully not too expensive, and then be able to remember our 2024 Flower of the Month Club. And then we still have a couple more cups left. So if you want one, let us know. If you said no, you didn't want one, and you thought about it and you do, just let us know. We have 2 more left, I think. So. Yay!
It's time to talk about our knit along. So now we're going to be going over our knit along that we're going to be doing this summer. It starts July 1st and ends August 31st. And we will be selling our kits for the knit along June 22nd. That's a Saturday at 9 a.m. And you can order it at Sprinkled Shop. And we're making a ton of different kits. I have a bunch of their colors right here. And so we'll have a lot of options. And all of the kits that we're gonna have, they're all gonna be 3 skein kits. But if you only want a 2 skein kit, you can tell us which color you want us to pull out. And then we'll just turn it into a 2 skein kit for you. But otherwise, we're gonna like pre-make all of the kits. We're gonna like we'll have all of them grouped together. So there's not going to be any switching around. Otherwise, that'll just get too confusing and too crazy. So every kit that's already made is how it'll be. And we're going to post all of the different kits on Sprinkled Shop on that Saturday morning. And the way to buy the kit is to DM us, direct message us at Sprinkled Shop. And then we get all of your message in order, and we can tell who messaged first and give it to you based on priority. And we're not going to be doing any comments. So don't comment on the picture like, I want this kit, because the only way to purchase it is through direct message, DM.
And make sure when you DM, only DM once. So if you say, I want kit number, we'll have them all numbered. And if you say, I want kit number 7, and you send that message to us, it'll put you in the order of receipt. And if you message again, instead of being like 20th down the line, which we go from the bottom up, which is how they're received, if you message again, it'll put you at the very top, meaning you just now messaged, so you've lost your order in line. So make sure you just message once and don't say anything else if you can. Wait till we message you back and then that way you can just say if you have any questions then. So for instance, if you see kit number 7 and you like that, but you're like, oh, but I only want a 2 skein kit, and you know each kit's going to be displayed as a 3 skein kit, don't message us again asking any questions. Just wait till we get to your message and then ask us then. You can say, oh, I want to take out the pink in that kit and make it a 2 skein kit, and then we're happy to do that. Because sometimes people will say, but I messaged at 9:01, but then if they message again, it puts them at that second message time, which is like 9:10. So make sure you just message once. We will go in order of receipt and we will answer any questions, but hopefully you won't have any questions other than you know, maybe a couple, because we're going to try, this whole video is going to be all about the knit along. So one thing we haven't even talked about is what the pattern is. So we had you guys try to guess, and the second guess was correct. And thank you for everybody that played along. It was fun to see all the different C word shawls. People had a lot of great guesses, but the actual shawl is called
The Color Affection.
So it's by Veera Välimäki. I hope I'm saying that right. And she has something to tell you. So we're going to stop right here and hand it over to Veera.
Hello everybody, this is Veera from Finland. I'm super excited that Sprinkled Fibers have chosen my Color Affection shawl for their next knit along. It's such a big favorite of mine. The design itself is quite old. I guess I designed it around year 2011. So it's more than 10 years old already, but it's still such a big favorite of mine. It has all the ingredients that I love so much. I also wanted to share a little story behind my Color Affection, because it is the one and only design that I actually dreamt of. It was the first and also the last design that I ever actually saw in a dream. I just dreamt about it one night, and then next morning I instantly knew that, okay, I have to make this shawl happen. And I guess it's a good thing, since so many of us knitters still love knitting our color affections. I'm so excited about this knit along, and I truly hope that you all enjoy knitting yours. I can't wait to see them. Bye!
Yay! So Veera, it was so kind to send us a video, and we were so happy that not only Veera is so sweet. She's not only a big time designer, but she also, as soon as I messaged her, she just messaged right back and was like, sure. So I love when designers are happy to you know, answer any questions, and she knows that this isn't one of her latest patterns, but she knows that it was one of her most popular. So, and especially for me, it was one of her most popular. I made 9 of them. So what we're going to do now is take you down a little memory lane and show you them in order of how I made them. So I'm wearing my very first one. So this is a 3 skein, and I went for it. I was like, it's really written for 2. And I had seen the sample and there was 3 in that. And so I just thought it would be really cute to go for it with a 3. So a lot of people, in fact, one of the samples that I first saw, it was made with a very variegated color and then a solid. And that is, that's a great look as well, because then the variegated keeps it, you know, keeps all the colors exciting and new. But for me, the first one that I made, it was all solids. So this is my first one. And I thought it would be nice, these colors. So you can see, I'll take this off as well. So I thought these colors would be nice because I was in my denim era. So I wore denim all the time, and then so for this one, it's like a cream. And then this color right here, it goes stripes into kind of like a grayish brown. And then you go into all three colors into striping. So I had the blue drop in that third section. So this is the shape. It's kind of like a long, maybe wedge, and it goes in, it starts, it has this nice little point over here. It ends in the point over here. Okay, so you're starting with this sort of offset cream color. And then you start striping in the darker color, which is the brown, the brownish gray. Then you take your, you have the main color, wedge, and then you're striping in this darker color. And then what you're gonna do is on one end, you're gonna start your short rows. So short rows, do not be afraid of these. These are not hard at all. Once you, and that's the thing, this is a technique that I learned in this. This was probably like my second or third knit. I wanted to try to learn something new with each project. So for this one, I learned short rows. And you can, if you don't know how to do short rows, they're very easy. So you start over here, and I dropped in the blue, and then it makes it into this nice stripe with three colors. And then I ended with the blue as well. So you can see how it's not, it doesn't start right in the center and just go down. It's kind of like these swooping waves, okay? So it goes with the swoop over here. This would be what it looks like if I held it just straight up. So this was my first one. So I fell in love with this pattern. It's super soft and easy to wear. You can also just wear it as like a scarf. I mean, I wear it all different ways. Sometimes I wear it over my shoulders like just a regular shawl. So sometimes I wear it like this, and then as you can see, it would have all the stripes on the back. And then other times I wear it kind of like a handkerchief, like what Lindsay's wearing hers. So tell us about yours, Lindsay, because that was the second one I made.
Okay, so this is the second one, and this is a 2-color shawl. So if you don't want to do the 3 colors, this is what the 2 skein shawl would look like. So this one, my mom used black and purple together. So this is what it looks like. And then as you can see, all of the striping is just done with those 2 colors. So would you say this shawl is smaller than that one?
No, it's the same. I'm just using, when you do a 2-color, you will use pretty much all of the 2 colors. When you do a 3-color, you'll have a little bit left of each one. And really, you can keep going on this bottom section.
As much as you want?
Yeah, if you have 3 colors.
Same with the border.
Right, you can make, now see, I probably didn't have very much left of the purple. And so my border on that one is only about like maybe 1.5 inches, where on this border I had a lot because I had 3 colors. So my border on this one is longer. So yeah, so that was my second one. I thought it would be nice because I wear a lot of black leggings as well. I would make a black one. And then this purple I thought was so pretty. It was a variegated purple. So this one's my more moody one. And we'll be back with the next 2.
So I have on now the 3rd one that my mom made. This is another 2 skein shawl. So for this one, she used this sort of tan taupey color with this variegated emerald color. And yeah, same Same size and shape and pattern.
But do you see how much fun it is to make up these kits? And that's why I made so many. It was like every yarn shop I went into, I was like, ooh, let me put 3 colors I like together. And for this one, I just thought it was really like,
Yeah, choose.
I just thought it was really nice and beachy kind of with that taupe and then the ocean colors with it. And that's what inspired this one as well. I thought this one looked really beachy. So I used an unusual color for me because I don't normally knit with this kind of a yellow, but I thought this was really pretty together. So it's this kind of like
butter.
Yeah, buttery yellow, and then it started the striping into that kind of like soft blue. And then when you go over to the 3 color striping, I added in that variegated color, which kind of brought it all together. So that variegated color, if you can see right here, this is the variegated color. It was kind of like yellow, blue, and some brown together. So this one is not my usual. Like I usually try to make something that I would say that most of my things are something that goes with either black leggings or maybe, I guess maybe this goes with jeans, but I don't normally knit with these colors. They're kind of more of that. What would you call these colors? Country? Mm-hmm. And I'm not really country. So.
It's giving me like those olden days kitchens.
The like from the 60s,
Yeah.
70s? Like, oh, from the 50s?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Well, I picture this kind of like country, like that butter yellow and...
Like the bird eggs.
Yes,
Chicken
robin's
eggs.
egg blue. Robin's egg blue. Yeah, that's what this color is like. Awesome. So we'll be back with our next one. So right now we're wearing number 3 and then number 4. Okay, so we're wearing our next ones. So Lindsay's wearing number 5. Tell us about it, Lindsay.
So again, this is another 2 skein shawl. This is navy and then this variegated turquoise color. So super pretty, and I made a few navy kits for our shop update. So I think like maybe 3 kits will be navy and then probably like a pop of color.
Awesome. So are some of your kits going to have some variegated colors in them? Mm-hmm. Most of them are going to be solid so that you can really see the stitch definition of stripes, but it is nice to have some, at least one of the colors be a little variegated, so that is nice. And then number 6, 7, and 8, I ended up giving away. So one of them I donated for a pink party that I went to, and the other 2 were just gifts. So then for my last and final one, so I'm sorry I don't have those to show you, but I will show you my last one, which I really went crazy on. I made it not only in a different weight, which all of these are fingering weight, and your kits are going to be in fingering weight as well, but I made it in DK, and then I also added little baubles at the end. So my colors are this this really pretty, it was one of my favorite colors by Madeline Tosh. It's this soft peachy pink called Molly Ringwald. And then I added in, as the stripe, I added in this kind of variegated creamy color. Now this is a perfect example of, I only had 2 colors for this shawl. So I had this pink and then I had this variegated color. So when it came to the third section, which is the striping, I did 2, you can see I did 2 of the cream, 1 of the pink. Okay, so I just made the cream color thicker. And then at the end I added the baubles in the original pink. So one thing I do have to say, when I made this DK version, it took a lot of DK. I think I made it with 6 skeins instead of 3, mainly because DK is, you know, half of the yardage. And then these baubles really took up a lot of yarn as well. So it's really up to you. We're going to show everything on Sprinkled Shop before the shop update. We'll show those. You can't purchase them early, but you can see like, oh, I would like to go for number 2. If I don't get 2, then I would want number 3. And then if I don't get number 3, I would want to get number 5. I suggest that you message like that because what we'll do is we'll go to the very first person and their first choice will be the one that they get. We'll go to the second person, and if they chose the first one that number 1 got, then we'll go to your second choice. So and we'll keep going like that. And usually it works out. You'll get at least one of the top 3 that you wanted. All of the kits are going to be in sets of 3, and if you do want just 2 of those colors instead of 3, then when we get to you, just let us know, can you take out the mint? Can you take out the pink? And we'll do that. So those are all of the shawls. I made 9. You'll easily be able to finish this in the 2-month time frame that we have, because as you can see, it's not a huge shawl. It turns out pretty long, but those striping sections are really fun because you're just changing colors. And one suggestion I do have for you is when you get to the edge, so you're going to change colors. So as you can see, like up at the beginning, you're doing all solid of the first color. When you start striping in that second color, if you can see the edging, okay, I tried to hold out those colors really loose on the edge because you're going to be carrying them along. So you can see I carried that blue and that navy all along. And then when I got to the third section, I used more of the lighter color, and then one row of the darker color. But I still held that, you can see that darker color, I held that really loose. So.
Okay, and then I thought, I haven't wound and dyed all of the colors yet, but I do have a few, so I thought I would show you some of the color options that will be available. We haven't made the kits yet, so I'm just going to show you like some of the different colors that I've made. So we have a lot of like solids. I've tried to make some like neutrals too, so we have like a few tan skeins. And then I also made, let's see, I'll also have like, these will be like the darker options that will probably pair with lighter skeins for contrast, like that. And let's see what else. This is one of the variegated ones that I'll have.
Pretty.
Yeah. We also have a lot of like white with speckles. So like this one's pink and white, this one's rainbow and white, and then this one's the purple and white. And then we have a lot of different like turquoises and mints, kind of. A lot of variation. This is another variegated skein. Hold on. This is another variegated skein.
That's so pretty.
Yeah, this one's pretty. It's like rainbow right there. So yeah, so those are some of the colors that we'll have. There's still a lot more, and we'll be making those groups.
And soon. Lots of pink. So she made a ton of pink, all different colors. Bless you.
Thank you.
She made a ton of pink, all different colors, and I love that pink. It's so bright. So hopefully you'll see a kit that you like. We'll try to post them as, you know, like a few each day on Sprinkled Shop once we get all the colors made, and then we group them together. So once you see those, hopefully you'll have a few that you want to go for, and then that way we can we can, on the day, we can take your top 3 choices or however many you think you want to go for. And there's a few questions that we've gotten, actually we've gotten a lot. And so we're going to go over those answers right now. So the first question was, can you buy more than one kit? And the answer is yes, you can get more than one kit. We are going to commit to making as many kits as we need to. So if you don't get a kit for some reason, the kit that you wanted is gone or we've sold out, we will make more. So we want to make sure everyone that wants to do this knit along is able to do it. And so you might not get your kit by July 1st, which I think after seeing the shawl, I think you can see that you can easily make it in less than 2 months. So you should be able to still get your kit and be able to make the shawl within the knit along time.
And we're probably gonna have, there will probably be a lot of people who just want 2 skein kits. So then we're gonna take out one of the colors and then we'll have all of those colors left where we can make more.
And maybe we'll put those that day on the stories and just show you, you know, these are some new options as well as we get those 2 skein kits made for different people. So really there's so many pretty, I mean, she has them all sitting here. This would be so pretty as a 2 skein kit. So I love those colors together. Another question was, how are we going to share our progress and talk with each other? So for this knit along, we're not going to really have a way to talk with each other other than you can use the hashtag, and we'll put it right here, hashtag SF Summer24 KAL. And that way you can show your progress on your Instagram. We only use Instagram, so make sure that you do, if you use that hashtag, use it on Instagram. We don't have a Facebook, and we don't post anything on Facebook. So make sure you do it on Instagram, and then that way it will be seen with the group of people that are doing this. And you can post any progress. Nothing has to be a secret. You know, you don't have to wait till the end to post your progress or anything like that. And we'll also be showing our progress. So I'm probably going to make another one with one of the kits. And Lindsay probably will not, because she wants to keep going on her Advent sample. One of the things she wants to do is try to dye up her Advent and know what would look the best for that sample shawl. So she really wants to get going on that, and she wants to get to the end, which is what will be used for the with the full skein. So she'll be making that. She'll continue that all summer long, and I will probably make my 10th color affection shawl, and I'll be showing that on our videos, but also we'll try to show it on our Instagram, Sprinkled Fibers. Okay, so use the hashtag anytime you want to join along, and you can see everybody's progress if you go on that hashtag on Instagram. And then a lot of questions about the prizes and if you can use your own yarn. So we're more than happy to have you, use stash anytime, because we know how it is. Yarn is expensive, and especially the hand-dyed yarn, it costs, it's not cheap. So, but we are doing this to kind of promote you knitting all together in a sprinkled fibers yarn, and having your entire project be sprinkled fibers so that we can show it on the ending video collage. So we want to have you, when you finish your shawl, submit to us a picture of you wearing it or a video of you wearing it, and however you can be creative. The more creative, the better. And we're going to show that on a big collage on one of the videos, probably in September, because this will end August 31st. So we'll show that collage sometime in September. And those that made a sprinkled fibers shawl will be eligible for prizes. So we have a few prizes that we've collected so far, and we'll be collecting more. And we're not sure yet who will get all the different prizes. I know we're going to think of different categories, and we'll have that ready by July 1st when you start. So our prizes are going to be based on raffles. So you will submit your picture or your video, and we'll put your name in the raffle, and we'll have a good amount of raffle prizes. And we're going to have one grand prize. So the grand prize will go to, we'll specify that that's going to be the grand prize, and that will be a little bit more monetary value for that prize. So, and let's have fun. So don't feel stressed. Some of you are already a little bit worried about not getting a kit. Do not worry. We will make sure you get a kit. If we should be able to have about 50 kits ready by June 22nd. If you are not able to get one of those 50 kits, we will definitely dye up more, and we'll have those ready. You might not get them by July 1st, but you'll get them in enough time to definitely make the shawl. And there's no hurry. If you finish your shawl, let's see, it starts July 1st. If you finish your shawl July 8th, it takes you like a week to do it, and someone doesn't finish theirs until August 31st, which is our last day to submit a picture, you both are eligible for a prize. So don't worry about that. Don't be like me. I would literally give myself little increments, like I have to get this much done tonight, and I was trying to crank those babies out. Be normal. So, and we know you have life, and we know that you enjoy your life, and we don't want this to become something that's stressful, and we don't want your family to be mad at us. So enjoy your time, and yes, for sure post pictures of your progress, because it's going to be fun to see those kits out there getting knitted up. And then also make sure you show in your, if you can, take a picture of your original kit, and then when you submit a picture of you in your shawl, then that way we can just see like what the kit turned out to look like. And even though you got, like, let's say you got 3 colors, you get to choose which is that solid, you know, like you might make this your solid beginning, and then you might add in this as your stripe, your second stripe, and then at the end you might have the 3 color stripes, and then you might end with this one. So, and then someone else that has slightly close to this version might choose a different beginning and ending. So it'll be fun to see the different colors. Yeah. Ooh, I'm really liking this combo. So I'll choose mine last. In fact, I won't take any of these from you guys. I'll get whatever is left. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's not allowed to get one first.
Yeah. Sometimes she doesn't let me get my kit first. Okay, so to wrap it up, make sure you are following Sprinkled Shop. That's how you will purchase the kit. So remember, we don't have a website. We don't have an Etsy. You'll just look on Sprinkled Shop, and we're going to try to have those posted probably next week we'll have those posted. That way you can see them, and you can decide, oh, that kit looks good, or I want, this one, and then my third choice would be this one. And make sure you're ready with those choices. And then
you can purchase it Saturday the 22nd at 9 a.m. PST. Yes.
So at 9 a.m. PST, don't message before 9 a.m. PST. We won't answer. We're going to get hardcore. And make sure you are available that morning. I know it's a little bit later for you on the East Coast. Make sure you're available, because if we tell you, that kit isn't available, so we're giving you your third choice, you're able to, then answer that you definitely still want that. And if for some reason, which I don't think will happen, if all of your choices are taken, make sure, you have maybe even a backup. So.
And then after you DM us and we respond, like telling you whether you got the kit or not, try to pay within maybe the first 20 minutes, because we are trying to treat it like a website, and if you add it, to your shopping cart, it's not safe until you buy it. So the sooner you purchase it and buy it, the sooner it's for sure locked in and yours. Because we have had a couple people say they want it, and then they just don't respond for hours. Yeah. And then sometimes we either wait or we have to just give it away because we don't know.
Yeah, we've had that happen several times. And I know life gets busy, and I know sometimes our shop update days and times aren't at the best for everybody. So if you message us and you say, I want number 1, 2, or 3, and you can just say on your message, the original message. Don't message more than once, because you'll go down in the queue. But you can just say, I want 1, 2, or 3, and I'm driving right now, but I will be, I'll be there to answer your question as soon as, you can let us know what's going on. But try your hardest, if you can, to be ready on that day and time. And, a lot of people have told us before, which we totally understand. They've said, I'm literally stepping onto a plane when you have your shop update. So we understand, and we will hold your kit, until you're able to. So hopefully, in general, most of you will be able to shop and pay that during that time.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all. We were just going to talk about the knit along today because we're super excited about it. It's going to be something fun to do over the summer. We're not going to have a different shop update in June. This is going to be the shop update. So if you're not going to join along in the knit along, hopefully you're knitting those beach minis. And we will have a shop update in July. So if you decide, you're not going to be a part of this, we will have other things coming up. But for those of you that join us, definitely fill up your sprinkled fibers cup, wear your t-shirt, and start knitting your summer knit along.
Okay, well, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to DM us at Sprinkled Fibers or comment below, and make sure to like and subscribe. Until then, we will see you next time. Bye!